لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Today's dua. Allahumma aslih li dini alladhi huwa ismatu amri wa aslih li dunyaya allati fiha ma'ashi wa aslih li akhirati allati fiha ma'adi waj'al al-hayata ziyadatan li fi kulli khair waj'al al-mawta rahatan li min kulli shar. It's a slightly longer dua to some of the previous ones, but it's a very special one. It's very comprehensive. What does it mean? Allahumma aslih li dini. O Allah, rectify for me my deen, meaning my deeni state. Alladhi huwa ismatu amri, which is the preservation, the protection of my whole affair, meaning everything relies upon it. Were I to lose my deen, and Allah forbid, then I'd lose everything. So everything depends upon the preservation of my deen. So Allah, rectify that for me. وَأَصْلِحْ لِي دِينِي وَأَصْلِحْ لِي دُنْيَايَ الَّتِي فِيهَا مَعَاشِي. And O Allah, rectify for me my dunya, in which I have to live. My ma'ash, my life and livelihood is in this dunya, which includes, the mufassirin, the muhaddithin mention a whole list here. This includes your crops if you're a farmer. It includes your dunyawi affairs. So your business situation and your trade and all the means of life in the dunya, all your necessities are covered in this section, and the protection from drought and floods and on and on. So, وَأَصْلِحْ لِي دُنْيَايَ الَّتِي فِيهَا مَعَاشِيَ. O Allah, rectify for me my dunya, my worldly life in which I have to live. وَأَصْلِحْ لِي آخِرَتِي. And O Allah, rectify for me my akhirah, الَّتِي فِيهَا مَعَادِي, to which I have to return. I have to go there. So O Allah, prepare it for me, make it ready for me, make it such that when I go there are no regrets, no remorse. I don't have to look back and think, I wish I'd done this and this. Make my akhirat correct for me. And I'm making this dua in the dunya. And the last bit of the dua, subhanallah, وَجْعَلِ الْحَيَاةَ زِيَادَةً لِي فِي كُلِّ خَيْرٍ. O Allah, make my life an increase in every goodness. So Allah, for as long as I live, make it such that the goodness in this life for me and the good that comes from me increases. That life becomes a source of goodness for me, a source of khair, 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 khair. So that the more I live, the better it gets for me. And وَجْعَلِ الْحَيَاةَ رَاحَةً لِي مِنْ كُلِّ شَرٍ. And O Allah, make death for me a peace, an escape from every evil. So Allah, for as long as I live, may the living get better. And when I die, may be an escape from all evil. So more khair day by day. And when I leave the dunya, I leave it for good. And I leave all the shar of the dunya in one go. So look at the comprehensive nature of this dua. We're asking for the rectification of our deen, the rectification of our dunya, the rectification of our akhirah, and we're asking for an increase in khair in every moment of our life, to progress in life in a real sense, to live to the full and in a proper way, in a decent way. And we're asking that when we leave the dunya, we've left all the shar of the dunya behind. So there's no shar in the akhirah, which means to die in a nice way. A peaceful death with iman and Allah's pleasure, and the peace and happiness and tranquility of the grave, with the windows of Jannah being opened and the doors of Jahannam permanently closed and slammed shut. And the happiness and the khair of the day of Qiyamah, protection from the shar and the punishment on that day, and protection permanently from Jahannam. So this is a very comprehensive dua, and we ought to learn it. Allahumma aslih li dini alladhi huwa ismatu amri wa aslih li dunyaya allati fiha ma'ashi wa aslih li akhirati allati fiha ma'adi waj'al al-hayata ziyadatan li fi kulli khair waj'al al-mawta rahatan li min kulli shar. Wa sallallahu ala an-nabiyil kareem.